Please join me to celebrate the humorous side of Larry's life. You may ask why Larry. Did you know that Larry was a prominent member of the self-appointed Three Stooges of world architecture? Stooges that represented three continents, the Larry of Oz, Simon, the world-renowned bamboo architect from Colombia, and yours truly from Kenya. It was in 2003 that we realized that our common mental disorders had the makings of a sustainable friendship. Over the years, we have had many stooge moments, like when we got stuck in the middle of the river in China, or when Larry got trapped in quicksand and had to be pulled out. A hilarious moment forever etched in memory. Both Mo and I were very surprised that straight after he was saved from extinction, Larry, in the spirit of the never say die Aussie, started to go back into the wet riverbed. Ain't no stopping our Larry. Always ready to dirty his feet to feel Mother Earth. Our Larry was also a Superman who could perform amazing balancing acts. It was only Central Australia that brought the Oz Stooge down to earth. He had the amazing ability to get a Toyota Land Cruiser to get stuck. When the three of us got together, there was mayhem. Mo getting into the act here in Indonesia and showing off his jumping skills at the tender age of 62. Now you know where the word mental disorder comes from. A photo by Larry of Curly antics. Larry and Curly posing in front of a Chinese billboard. Mo and Curly fooling around. Larry and Mo, heavyweights of eco-architecture, having some fun. There was never a dull moment when traveling with Larry. Whether it was camping with him in the outback or southwestern China, or a remote island in Indonesia, Hong Kong, or Yunnan, China. What I cherished the most was the laughter around the dining tables all over the world. And of course, intellectual discussions about the sad state of world modern architecture. Never one to keep quiet, Larry was a true stooge in the way he mocked the so-called star architects. Our travels took us to many interesting places and the time spent together was precious. Indonesia, Lijiang, and even Stretty Island. It was working with Larry that inspired me the most about my profession. It was egoless planning and design at its very best. How else can you explain when three architects from three different continents would be able to work harmoniously and without any problems? The discussions were invigorating and energizing. I will forever cherish them. Thoughts and ideas that would continue into the wee hours of the morning. This indeed is a celebration of my dear friend, Larry. One of his special qualities was that he was an amazing listener. And he had a great way of explaining things to clients. Always a student, he never stopped learning. His humility was contagious and an inspiration for us all. He always carried his small sketchbook, and his own style of sketches are well known to many who knew him or worked with him. He is well known for his work with Aboriginal communities, but internationally his claim to fame has been his work in the ecotourism industry. He was the lead architect on quite a few projects, and his meticulous approach has resulted in several international award-winning projects. All said and done, Larry's signature project was without doubt the Crosswaters Eco Lodge and Spa, where he led a team of 5 architects who represented 4 continents. This project requires special mention, and I will let the photos speak for themselves. Crosswaters Eco Lodge for 4 years became the highest published hospitality project in the world and has won awards in the US and China. It is a continuity of the vernacular project. Beautifully executed by Larry's designs. I would like to end with an audio-visual swan song. The photos are taken of the same river where one day the Three Stooges had gotten stuck. And to demonstrate the reach of our very own Larry around the planet, I've included the tributes of people whose hearts he had touched. Larry, I will surely miss you, but know that I will carry on with me the fond memories of our friendship until I too shall move on.